Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we will discuss new topic that is security group handling and management in AWS. Okay, so let's discuss. First is what is a security group in AWS? So a security group is a virtual firewall, okay, that control who can access your AWS resources like EC2 instances and what type of traffic is allowed. So this is the security group. It is a virtual firewall that control who can access your AWS resources and your AWS resources is like EC2 instances. Okay. And what type of traffic is allowed. Security groups work at the instance level, not at the network level. So this you have to keep it in mind like it works at instance level, not at the network level. Okay. So, what does a security group control? So, first one is inbound traffic that is incoming, and second one is outbound traffic that is outgoing. So, what is inbound traffic? Like who can enter your EC2 instance? So, this is controlled by this security group. Okay. And for example, like allow SSH or HTTP access. So, if you will allow, then this security group will control this. If you will deny this, then security group will not give the permission to enter in your EC2 instance. Okay. So this is the inbound traffic. Outbound traffic is the where your EC2 instance can send data. Okay. So this is what is the difference which you have to keep it in mind. Like inbound is who can enter your EC2 instance and outbound is where your EC2 instance can send data. Example like access internet database API. So this is the outbound traffic. Okay. Key characteristics of security group. So let's discuss one by one. First one is the stateful firewall. Okay. So if inbound traffic is allowed, so response traffic is automatically allowed. So this is the stateful firewall. No need to open outbound ports manually in this case. Okay. A real life example like if a guest is allowed inside your house, so they are automatically allowed to go back out. Okay, so this is the difference which you can understand with the real life example. Okay, second one is the allow rules only, like no deny. Allow rules. So second one is the allow rules only. Okay. So it means like security groups only allow traffic. Okay. Anything not allowed is automatically denied. So this is the difference you can understand. Like allow rules means anything which is not allowed, it will be automatically denied. For example, like you allow only friends into your house. Okay. So everyone else is blocked automatically. Okay. So this is the difference. This is the characteristics of the security group. Okay. Third one is the attached to resources. So it applied to EC2 instances, load balancers, RDS databases in VPC, virtual private cloud. Okay. And for example, like security guard is assigned to a specific building, not the whole city. So this is the example. With the help of this, I hope it is clear what is attached to resources. Okay, means security guard is assigned only for the specific building. Like attached to resources is applied to EC2 instance, load balancers, RDS database, not the whole city. Okay. Now let's discuss inbound rules with examples. Okay. So here there are different types, okay, of the inbound and the port, on which port it works, source and the use cases. Okay, so first one is the SSL. Mainly SSL, it works on the 22 port number. Source is my IP, you can use, and the use case is the Linux server access. If you want to access the Linux server, in that case you can use. Second one is the HTTP. These all are the inbound traffic. Okay, so HTTP is work on the 80 port. Source IP you can consider, and then the use case will be public website. Mainly it is used for the public website. And HTTPS, S means for the secure. For this 443 port is used, and the same IP address, and its use cases for the secure website we use HTTPS. Okay, next one is the RDP. RDP is the 3389 is the port number. Here you can use your IP address, and basically it's used for the Windows login. Okay, remote desktop protocol. So I hope it's clear. Basically, this type of question ask like HTTP work on which port number, HTTPS. Okay, so you can keep this in mind. Let's discuss now the real life example. Okay, like here port. Port you can consider like a door number. Okay, source, who is allowed, and protocol like type of vehicle. Here protocol you can understand in this way like a type of vehicle like a car, bike. Okay, so it will be easy to understand how it working, how security group is working in AWS. Okay, outbound rules explained. So let's discuss outbound rules. By default, all outbound traffic is allowed. By default, okay. In real life, like people inside your house can go anywhere unless you restrict them. So in this way, you can understand what is outbound rules. And this is for by default. Okay. Multiple security groups. Okay, so in this case, it's a very important concept. What is multiple security groups? So one EC2 instance can have multiple security groups. Okay, rules from all security groups are combined. So I hope it clear. Like from all security groups, rules can be combined, and one EC2 instance can have multiple security groups. For example, like you have one guard for main gate and one guard for office door. Okay, both must allow entry. So I hope it clear with this example. Okay, like for one EC2 instance, we have multiple security groups. In this way, you can understand for one house, there is two guard. Okay, for one is for the main gate and next one is for the office door. So in this way, you can understand. A real life scenario, if we can discuss. So scenario first, let's discuss like public website server. What it does mainly, it allows HTTP 80. Okay, for the everyone. HTTPS 443 port number, it allows for everyone. But SSH 22 port number only admin IP. Okay, so this is first scenario. So it allow. Here you can see like it allows for everyone only for admin IP. But what it block? All other ports automatically it will block. Okay, like a shopping mall, customers allowed, staff only, area is restricted. So in this way you can understand. These all are allowed and all other ports automatically it will be blocked. So this is the scenario first public website server. Next scenario like a database server. Suppose database server RDS or EC2. So it allow MySQL. MySQL port is the 3306. Only app server security group. Okay. No public access. So here public cannot access. Only app server security group can access the MySQL. Okay, like a bank locker room. Only authorized staff allow. So in this way you can understand the database server, what it allow, what it blocked. Okay. Scenario 3 you can understand Office EC2 for admin. So it will allow SSH 22 port Office IP only, like working from office Wi-Fi only. Okay. So this is the scenario third. In this way you can understand like EC2 for admin, what it allow mainly. Okay. What all the common mistakes students make? Okay, like opening port, allowing all traffic, using same security group for web or database. Okay, forgetting to restrict SSH or RDP. So that's why we discuss above what you have to allow, what you should not allow, what you have to block. So this is the mistake which a student mainly do. Okay, it allow all traffic, it will open all the ports. Okay, and using same security group for web server and the database server, forgetting to restrict SSH or RDP. Okay, so this is the common mistake. So this you have to keep it in mind. Best practices for security group management we can discuss like use list privilege. Okay, separate security group for web server, app server, database. Okay, and allow SSH or RDP from your IP only. Remove unused rules. Use security group references instead of IP. So this also you can keep it in mind. Use security group references instead of IPs. For example, instead of allowing database access from an IP, allow access from web server security group. This is the best way to secure your data. Okay. So I hope it clear. Now let's discuss difference between security group and NSCL. It's a quick revision. Okay. So security group, it works at instance level. NSCL, network access control list, it's work at subnet level. It's a stateful and NSCL is stateless. Security group allow only, but NSCL allow and deny. Both way it works. Security group is simple, but NSCL is more complex. Okay, so I hope it clear. Next, let's discuss interview one-liner answer. What is security group in AWS? So, security groups in AWS act as stateful firewalls that control inbound and outbound traffic at the instance level using allow rules only. Okay, using allow rules only. So mainly security group, it acted as a stateful firewall that control the inbound and the outbound traffic. Okay, at instance level. And what it used? It used only allow rules. Okay. So I hope it clear. Please go through this all once again and try to understand what basically work of the security group, how you have to allow and deny the IP and the database server and EC2 instances, how you have to categorize the permission for each level. So Please go through this all and try to understand and keep learning. That's all for today. If you like this video, so please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.